think you still have to. It's still gonna be one per dungeon, as we are getting started here.
Yay! Here we go.
And because it's no cave shovel, the sword is right here at the start. We're never gonna miss it.
Fred.
I mean, all the
I mean,
caves are
that wasn't
Fred.
actually shuffled, so.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Fred moments are the best. How many times are... Oof.
Uh-oh.
Lionel's in Overworld.
And whiz ropes.
Oh, God. At least dungeons will be easy.
And level 3 is level 5. And it's got a Korea enemy set. So not too bad. So it's got a Moldorm. And Leslie's immediately down. I guess she got hit by a beam.
Oh no. Those are the worst. Lovely, lovely Moldorm strats in the tea room. Stay as far away and beam sword. Oh, Truant's getting up close and personal though.
Ooh, random effect taking a death as well.
Ropes in Overworld. Which is not a bad find at all. I mean, a big rope screen like that is going to be useful for rupee farming if the need is desperate.
Oh, that's not a good screen.
Oh, those whiz robes are just... They pop out and they say nope.
This is definitely a screen scroll seed.
Oh god, yeah. It's... I don't know if there's any other way to survive without scrolling.
Well, it's to carry a giant chunk of metal over in front of you. Otherwise known as the magic shield.
That exists?
That it does exist. I don't think anyone is going to bother grinding like 100 plus rubies to buy one.
Oh no, this is a blue ring before shield all day, any day.
Indeed.
Yes, 7/8 the shield is a lie. Moblin's in the enemy set for 5, though, is pretty nice.
Mom's and Korea's all in the same set. Found a transport. Interesting to know that Random Effect found a different staircase than the one the other two found.
Spiral into the spiral.
Now, for all we know, that staircase could lead to the one that the others found. There's one of the two. And yeah, Book and 5. No one's picking that up. Makes sense. Although, actually, is Book and Atlas?
That's a good question. Let's see, what are these flags?
It doesn't.
It does not say Book is Atlas, so that would be a negative Ghost Rider.
Oh, that sucks. That would have definitely been nice to have if we had the bait room in level 5 as well.
Need antacids. And, I mean, at least the bait's not required.
So we do have a floor drop item as well. We do have Heart Shuffle on.
It'd be fun to figure out what that is.
And tonight we are, of course, featuring these 4 runners, but this field is a total of 15 total. A lot of people want to race some Zelda 1 rando to end their year.
It's a great way to close it out.
I'm inclined to agree. Doing commentary on the last race, this feels kind of good in its own way.
Yeah, definitely.
So based on what we've seen just far, I know it's only 5 minutes in, but what do you think the hard thing is going to be about this race as we see 3 locked doors here in level 5?
I mean, thankfully 5 is key heavy, even if it's lock heavy. Most difficult thing is definitely going to be navigating the overworld, but I mean, it doesn't seem like a very combat heavy seed in dungeons yet. I think that overworld and key usage are definitely going to be very important, particularly with shapes. What about you?
Combat is definitely not going to be an issue, at least in the dungeons, but the combat to navigate the overworld, that's going to be a different story entirely with the Rizros, the Lionels.
Oh, yes.
And we haven't even seen the Dark Nuts yet. They're probably in other dungeons. And for all we know, those could be the most common enemy group in the game.
And before those were all in Death Mountain.
Well, speaking of Death Mountain, Leslie is heading over that way.
Yeah.
This will be our first look at the mountain region. Although there's a lot more Wizrobes on the overworld.
Ari finds level 4 at Vanilla 1, and
level
Leslie
6
finds...
is level 8.
Yeah. We've got several dungeons going on at once here, which is very cool.
I don't know why that text for the old man got me so much.
I totally missed it.
It said, "What is this game?" I mean, I'd be inclined to agree if I was playing this scene that had to deal with Wizards of the Overworld.
Oh god, yeah. Heck, you got a group of what, like 6 Wizrobes guarding level 4?
And they're all the orange ones too, which means if they shoot you, you die instantly at our current health total.
Oh yes.
Only one thing does just as much damage, and that's Ganon hugs.
Which, who doesn't love a hug from a pig? Isn't that what Charlotte's Web was all about?
Well, I think that's the case. But really, a hug from Ganon, well, that's... depends on who you ask, really.
Yeah, he's not exactly terrific, radiant, or humble, so...
There's the map before, and... kinda...
Well, we've got Dark Nuts in the dungeon set, so... that's one less thing to worry about in the overworld.
Kinda looks like something that was in big head mode. That's the best way I can put it. The little 5-section rooms at the bottom is the body, and the rest is the head.
It's the bait. Inkblot's the bake. The bake. Wow. I can't words.
I also see it as an upside-down eggplant now that you mentioned it is a food-based item.
Yeah.
That might be the coloration of the map, though.
I don't know. Could be the Ocarina of Time. Just upside down.
Never go against a celestial with deafness of the blind. That's okay. It's at the body of Isaac Mod. Oh, men are definitely on point with their jokes tonight.
Bombs are keys for the mugger.
Oof. We need to find that Nikki then. Speaking of bombs, though, 115 rupees lets you pro finding a shop for bomb expansion.
Definitely. Would be, hopefully a good upgrade. At least vanilla would be fine. It's only a little bit more than vanilla for the price.
Yeah, but that's in level 7, apparently. I missed that.
Oh.
And our
medium
small secret
being 30. Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Our small secret was 10 rupees, I noticed, and our medium secret, as we were just about to mention, is 35, which is on the higher side.
Yeah,
so that's
we're
a good thing.
Just a little bit above average, unless the large secret betrays everybody.
And we
what did Bogey just pick up in 4? I totally missed that.
A heart.
Oh, gotcha.
As evidenced by the fact that they are one of the first runners to have 4. Truant also picked up the heart. I haven't mentioned him yet.
Yeah, he picked up a heart in 5.
So I think that's both items then.
Oof! Yeah, that would be both in 5. That was a 33 rupee bomb. Not bueno.
Was that a large at 60 rupees?
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
That is not going to be a fun time.
This thing just went from bad to worse. First Wizards on the overworld, now this.
Well,
it's a poverty.
Maybe they can find a red ring and not have to worry about the blue.
I think we talked over there a little bit.
Armos. Heart container for the Armos item, of course. So Leslie's going to check Vanilla 5.
And there's the Triforce from level 4 in the bottom right corner of the dungeon. Both Bogey and Randomizer getting it. And that old man text is hilarious.
Why do you need the map? Google it.
In the context, it's hilarious. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
It's
3
hilarious.
Is 5 and 5 is 3.
Yeah. It's
Sorry,
hilarious.
Now I cut you off.
Just do that all over the place. It's fine. But yeah, it's hilarious not because in the context of what we're doing, it's shape. So that wouldn't have helped.
Definitely not. 49 rupee candle is, at least that's a little bit lower. But 33 rupee bomb packs are not nice.
And I completely missed the coast item in that segment.
I'm sorry, Purple Skies. We were trying.
To be fair, we were cutting each other off. It happens.
Yeah. We both... It's like the people at the four-way stop that, they're like, oh, you go. No, you go. And then they both inch forward. Oh, that's Silver's on coast. That is crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look for someone other than Truant to give us another look here, because unfortunately that whole confusion of talking over each other, we missed that item.
Yeah. As Leslie takes a death outside of 3. Assume farming for bombs with those red robes that did roll down at least. As Truant finds 7.
Ugh.
Muggeroom in 7.
Yeah, I think that's the one we saw earlier.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's in Vanilla too.
And we had Dig Doggers in level 8. Ooh.
Those will be fun.
And the Lambolas, although we only have the red variety. And someone just picked up the ladder in 4. I don't know.
Random effect. According to Oasis. Who's clearly paying more attention than either of us are. Oops. Well, with Ari getting the ladder, I'm sure he's going to check the coast. So we will know for sure whether it's Silver's.
Not too expensive for the arrows. Only 77 rupees. Normal is 80.
Yeah. Slight roll downs are nice. The blue candle, same thing. It was 47, I believe. But with that large secret, it's not going to be very grand.
Yeah. Druid attempting a screen scroll. It's a somewhat tricky thing. You have to stand on a specific pixel, and then you may think that they're flicking back to go that way. No, they're actually flicking down.
Yeah, scrolling is like the weirdest thing. And oh, chat says Vires have rolled up, so that's a whole lot of fun.
Oof. These bosses can't roll up.
Yeah, but Gliak can roll a lot of heads, and that's closest thing to a roll-up we can get. And we're seeing 3 and 4 heads.
Oh, there's a 2-head out there somewhere. Hopefully. Maybe.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Oh man, that maneuvering by Bogey. Half a heart on that Gleeok.
Ooh, dodging like a champ.
Woo!
One more hit, maybe. Nope. Gotcha.
Gets the kill!
Very
incredible.
well executed fight there.
Yes.
One wrong turn and that could have been game over.
Yeah.
And wisely
And then up
saving.
A's almost immediately after. I would too, to get that those hearts back.
Also, I believe saving like that also permanently keeps the boss dead.
I think you have to leave the room, which I'm pretty sure Bogey did.
Yeah, so he definitely wants his health back after killing the boss. Level 3 has the Raft in the staircase item.
Well, that's good. We know that since this is vanilla dungeon locations, Raft and Recorder are both required.
Yep. Whether that's for levels. And the Raft also has a nice added bonus that can make us one of the 4 take anyone you want caves. Part or
That is very true.
potion.
And we have a lovely Fred moment with Raft and 3, Ladder and 4.
It's been so long since I played the vanilla game, I forgot about that actually, to be perfectly honest.
We just need a breakfast room and we'll be perfect.
And you can see our runners. Leslie's specifically doing a variation of the overworld screen clip to clip into blocks to just basically skip through the dungeon. It's a similar concept. You just have to flick perpendicular of the direction you're going at any point you're trying to do one of these. Then yeah, that is 100% the silver arrows on the coast.
Well, heck yeah.
An exact change for Bogey to buy the lit candle.
That mood turning the wrong way with the candle. Bogey
Level
finds
8 is level 9. And wait! Did you hear that?
Was that the roar in the opening
The
room?
roar was immediate. Gen is adjacent to start.
That could still be a lovely magical staircase that has to lead to him.
That's maybe
It doesn't mean that he's going to be in immediate battle.
But based that level 9's door is always in the same position. The second just went over from the bottom right corner. That either means again is directly in the bottom right corner or just over to the left.
I mean, we could have a very, very fast level 9. Although, even so, could take several minutes to find Zelda afterwards.
Bogey paying the 1 bomb, so only has a maximum capacity of 7 now.
Honestly, at this stage in the game, I can't blame Bogey. You know, you don't know when any key is going to happen, and you don't know what important item is going to be in 7.
Indeed.
As Truant grabs the white sword, with 7 hearts there, obviously, so that's a guarantee.
Oh, were the swords not shuffled?
No, there's no cave shuffle. So that includes the swords.
Well, I meant the white sword item is shuffled. I forget if that is.
Oh, no.
Flags.
I don't believe so, because, yeah, Truant does have the white sword. Chat is getting very meta here about the white sword being guarded by 1 blue Lionel.
I can understand that to some degree. Oof, that's a lot of dark nuts there for Bogey. He also has to deal with a fair amount as well, but they are the red ones, which are usually the weaker of the two.
Usually. Although with this roll,
Ooh boy. Pay that one bomb was worth it. There's the wand.
That is going to be very nice for damage.
Including clearing the remaining order of these. Well, never mind.
You were saying?
I was about to say clearing all those remainder of those blue dark nuts, but nope. They got a poke on them.
Not today, Ganon. You think anybody's gonna have enough money at some point to actually buy the bomb upgrade?
No. I don't think so. Mainly because of the large secret.
Oh yeah. Plus, there are bigger things to prioritize than the bomb upgrade.
Yeah. I think one of the things you need to prioritize is maybe armor if you can't find any hearts, although we know there's 4 guaranteed in the overworld to pick up.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, blue ring if you can't find red early on. And wooden arrows if you can't find silvers early on, but that's moot.
Yeah. Another thing I could think of is maybe in a very fringe case of to see Bogey unfortunately take another death back to start is keys.
Keys potentially, and the Leslie has the blue thing. What's the blue? Oh, the prescription letter.
Yeah.
Yes. With the world the way it is, covered in Lionels and Wizrobes, honestly, a shield purchase might not be a bad idea this seed.
You thought I was crazy saying that earlier.
I mean, I never said you were crazy. I just said I forgot the magic shield existed.
Fair enough. But a shield would help with the Lionels and the Wizrobes on the overworld.
Especially when they're in the same screens like that.
Yeah, they seem to be paired up together quite a bit, so maybe they are in the... I don't know, maybe they're in the Lieber... or, Lionel group?
Possibly.
Or no, maybe the P-Hat Lionel group.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they would shuffle what the enemy pools are, to be honest, in the overworld.
Oh, evidently RE did get the bomb upgrade. But I don't know whether it was +3 or +4 and that he used one. Maybe chat knows. Oh, it was +6?
Alright, that's well
so
worth
that
the
is
investment.
worth it at this point. Oh, and then, yeah, and then the -1 to Mugger, so Ari is still at +5.
Yeah.
Or,
I'd say that was a well worth investment to pay the Mugger with the bomb and then just buy the bomb upgrade.
Yeah. Especially because, yeah, level 7, the upgrade and the Mugger were right next to each other.
Truant now on the board with 2 Triforces here. Everyone has the Triforce out of level 4. We haven't seen level 1 yet, so it's probably up at level 9 at this point.
Yeah, either that or one of the or 4 or 7.
We haven't seen 1 or 2, I think.
So they're probably
That's the raft spot in level 9. That's the only ones we have left. Because 3 is 5, 5 is 3.
Right.
2 is level 7.
Have we seen 6 though? Because there's
We have not seen
7,
the
9, and
lake.
4.
We haven't seen the lake either. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, it's just level 6 is in 9. So yeah, 1 and 2 are 4 and 7.
Yeah, the raft locked and recorded locked respectively.
Yes.
So if I were these runners, I would like to see 1 be in the raft spot.
Definitely. Hopefully, Truant, being the only one with the raft, checks that out at some point in the near future. But digging level 6 for now, full of
Whoa!
terrible blue gorillas.
Triforce for level 7 for Randomizer. That was pretty fast.
Yeah.
I looked away and all of a sudden he had it.
Six has an obscene amount of blue gorillas. Good old snipers.
I don't even know what a book it program is.
I don't know. Maybe it's like DoorDash or Uber Eats or something. Does anybody in chat know what a book it program is?
I don't know, but let's move on. Can't get too distracted on the commentary move now, can we?
Hopefully not.
I mean, it's late at night. I can understand that much.
Another mugger, bomber key mugger in level 6. And Bogey gets the raft.
And the Triforce level 6 has been found, and there's a staircase here.
Is that an item? No. Either we've got a segmented 6 or those stairs are just right next to each other.
Yeah, that's the case, I would think. We're just gonna keep looking around for the item, though.
Yeah?
Because we have hard shovel, it's 1 floor item and 1 staircase item here in 6. And that's part of the reason why we want to see 1 at the raft spot, because that's 2 floor items and 1 staircase item.
Yeah, getting especially with 1 being so small, having 3 items in a typically pretty tiny dungeon is great. And Ari grabs the raft there, while Truant gets the Triforce from 6.
Great power said to lie in the book. Unfortunately, none of our runners are picking it up.
Leslie heading back to 3. Now equipped with the white sword.
Oh, Leslie's out of keys. But it doesn't get any key.
Woo!
Well done there. Basically tricked the game into opening that door for her.
The premise of the Kananaki is basically like there's a window where pretty much all doors open at one time. Or something like that when there's a shutter door or a bomb door. Heard something to that effect, but Inkblot for level 3 microscope.
I can see that.
And Bogey entering 6 with its lovely palette of darkness. And we find Zelda's room in 3. But the princess is in another castle.
So I just don't check the pronoun here, and I must apologize to Leslie. Leslie prefers male pronouns. Whoops.
Well, apologies to Leslie, and definitely noted.
You would think I'd do my research before I begin here. I was a little preoccupied with something else.
Hey, that's why I asked you, but then... I don't know, we both see the name Leslie. It happens, I guess.
Yeah, I was going off the name.
It's like Spider-Man, everybody gets one. As Bogey finds a Patra in level 6. Making very short work of it. With the lovely Sword Wand combo. Bogey is absolutely tearing through level 6.
Indeed. There's the compass in 3. Thanks, game. Right outside the door to the Triforce.
Well, it is in a one-off room.
Alright, so this is not segment 3, so this is the item. And in level 3 we have... Oh wait, that's right, this is the raft.
Surprise!
My brain just stirred so hard right now. Ugh.
Look, it's 10:30 at night on a Sunday.
The third night at a Sunday.
That's been raining. It's not supposed to rain on Sundays. And there's the Gleeok once again.
Another 3-headed.
Ari and Bogey are just absolutely nailing it through level 3, or not 3, 6. Leslie's in 3. And Random Effect absolutely gutting that Patra again. Or not again, but also. Words. Words are hard.
That's my line, thank you very much. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, hey, while we're chatting it up here, of course, we have someone keeping us honest here in the commentary booth as True Gamer gets the Triforce out of 8. It is Triage, who is our tracker, keeping track of all 4 feeds for us here tonight.
How somebody is able to multitask like that is just absolutely wonderful.
Especially when we're having some trouble keeping up.
Oh god, yeah. And
level 6 has another
trying to find a favorable Lionel position, failing to do so, but that level 4 raft spot isn't too far away. As Bogey gets the Triforce from 6. Truant now has 4.
Ideally, we want to see 1 here. Nope,
And we've got 2.
So level 1 is in the lake, confirmed. Which is both good and bad. There's a compass immediately.
And
Triforce
the
is
room
right
is...
here.
Wow.
Just
And it's
in the
not even...
Gyptos.
Yeah, it's not even a clear room. It's just stun the Gibdo and grab the thing.
And we do have the magical boomerang. I don't see where we picked that up. That must have been an 8.
Yeah. Well, we do have the recorder in 2, so that'll lead us right to level 1.
And there's the recorder. In level 2 as well, on the floor. There's the Arcanator. That's both items. We're done here in level 2. That was a fast level 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's... I believe it's safe to say we are in bow mode.
We are indeed in bow mode.
And odds are, level 1.
Yeah. Because
It
you've seen
has-
everything from 2, everything from 5. I believe everything from 3 and 4 as well.
There may be 1 or 2 items still left in 8. We know this. I believe the magical boomerang was one of the items, based on Truant being the only one with that Triforce.
Yes, and the only one with the boomerang, so yeah.
Alright, level 1 for Leslie.
And Truant right behind him.
Staircase immediately. If it's not saying it, this is the item.
Oh yeah.
Now, there's 1 staircase item, and there's 4 items. Level 1 has the red candle underground. While it's a nice combat item early game, late game, not so much. That would have been helpful 30 minutes ago when we were still looking for money.
Oh god, yeah. We've got Random also headed into into 1.
Alright, fairly compact level 1. We can see the Triforce is in the bottom right corner.
Truant apparently forgot to split. And Ari's gonna find that red candle.
Oh, hey! It's Ganon's room in level 2. There's the map, and that's a lowercase a.
Yeah.
There's no question that is a Second Quest 2 wannabe.
It's like the terrible, illegitimate child of First Quest 1 and Second Quest 2.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay.
Well, you've got the things like spreading out on the sides like the eagle wings. I don't know. But level 2 looks,
I was only
I guess, like
considering
an ostrich.
kinda.
But Leslie's got the Triforce from 1 and is headed back in to finish digging. Red ring was in 1.
That's the second item, and there's the third item right there, a heart container.
So the question remains, where is the bow?
Let me check the flags again.
I don't believe it's important items in 9.
No red ring, silver, force, and 9.
Well, we've got the red ring and the silvers.
Yeah, it's Chad's pointing out, it's got to be 8 if it's 9 allowed, or unless we've missed an item in one of the other dungeons. Have we seen both items in all the dungeons? Because we do have heart shovels swapping around.
We have not seen the items in 6. I believe we've only seen the bloomerang in 8.
Which leaves 2 items unaccounted for.
Right. And Truant's making a play for Mags.
13. I almost said
11
13.
hearts,
No, 11. 11 hearts, not enough. So, I think we are missing one item in 5. We're missing both items in 6. I want to say we're still missing one item in 7?
I think a heart was found there, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. And as far as we know, we're missing 2 items in 8.
Yes.
But given how many heart containers... Sorry, I didn't mean to talk. But given how many heart containers Truant picked up, could have just been both heart containers and we just missed it.
It is absolutely possible.
Definitely not buying that magic shield, though. That's 133 rupees.
Oh no, absolutely not. As far as items that we are 100% on, one had a... we've got... Name that tune.
I already know that tune. That's Tetris.
It is one of the best
That's Tetris
tunes.
Type A.
Yep. Tetris A is one of the best classic video game tunes ever. So for recap, 1, we found all of the red stuff. Red candle, red ring, and a heart. 2, we had the recorder and a heart. 3, we had the raft and I believe also a heart. 4, ladder and heart. 5, book and heart, I believe. 6, I don't think we've seen anything. 7 had a 1 and maybe a heart. 8, we are guessing magical boomerang. Not sure about the others. Obviously we haven't seen 9 yet, and Almost was a heart. Coast item was the silvers.
Yeah.
The real key thing missing is the bow. As Leslie buys a key. I don't blame him. And Ari finds the Triforce in 8.
Someone was questioning which Tetris Type A. NES Tetra Type A. Is probably the better way to describe it.
Yes. Truant is opting out of the wand, surprisingly. But with red ring, white sword, and no red bubbles.
Yeah, we haven't seen the red bubbles yet. They had to be the rare enemy group.
Either that or
Oh no, we only have.
First
We don't
only.
have. Yeah, we have first quest enemies only. Otherwise, we would also be seeing blue bubbles as well.
Yes. And all random needs is the Triforce from 5, and he can start to dig 9.
Yeah, we're getting very close to the end of the seed here.
As Leslie is finished with 1. Bogey is getting there.
I'm starting to think that this may be... Maybe there could be a bow in 9.
Based on the fact that Truant has not gone back through 8 yet, that is quite likely the case, as Random Effect has 9 keys right now.
And we still haven't found any key yet as well, so that can also be a 9.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll go so far to say that's my prediction. What 2 items are in 9? The any key and
Bow
the
and the
bow.
Henny. We haven't seen those two. We haven't seen the power bracelet, and we haven't seen the Lord Banana, as everybody loves to call it.
Alright, this is Triforce number 7, and it's the number 7 Triforce for Truant Gamer. And wait a minute, did we see the wooden boomerang?
No, those are just some predictions from chat.
Hmm.
And chat is saying that tournament flags had no progression items in 9, but not 100% sure if that was...
Yeah, I didn't watch that many of the tournament races, admittedly.
But Random Effect is at 46 minutes, heading into
Level 8.
level 8. Never mind.
Level 9 is over in the tree if you recall, and you found it. So,
Yes.
I guess it is no important items in 9.
Well, I guess digging back through, I mean, 8 has the tendency to be just as large as 7 sometimes in shapes. Oh god! Oh, we've got the any key in 8.
Alright,
How
that's
very
one of the
Fred-like.
2 missing items. We're assuming one Magic Boomerang was one of them here.
Yeah, so we've got the bloomerang, the any key,
And one potential last item.
yeah.
Which... it could be the bow?
It is definitely possible.
Bogey is fighting this Dig Dogger here.
But
Was it guarding an item? Guarding the map.
The
Power brings
Chrysanthemum
us the
8.
3rd item in level 8.
So we Bo's got to be in 6 then.
Bow has to be in 6 if we're going by what we know. True, we up to the last Triforce.
So we've got Random Effect and Truant Gamer both in bow mode, but they've got to find that bow. And Ari's digging through 6 for it right now. Yes, chat, we have not seen either item out of 6.
Alright. Let me do some digital for here. Hang on a moment. Where is... there it is.
Random Effect gets a heart from 6. And finds a Patcher-guarded staircase that could very well be the item. And it's the bow.
Yep, it's the bow.
Random Effect is in go mode.
Yep. I was just checking the flags just to double check. Yeah. I grabbed the entire flag string. Allow important items in 9 is not checked, so it had to be there. He knew.
Yeah, so by all of that logic, it's got to be a heart and as chat has predicted, wooden boomerang at 9.
Yep. And speaking of which, we're going to be going to level 9, and, well, we already know where the war Ganon is, but where's the Zelda?
And here we roar.
So, it's either right down, or left down is the ideal path here.
Yeah. And I'm sure Random's going to immediately check for the roar here, and if it's not...
It's not. It's on the other side.
Well...
There's
and
his
he
compass!
finds the compass.
But
Oh, man.
Okay. Level 9, not owning up to its name, the Green Equalizer, but the route to Ganon may be a lot more complicated, or the route to Zelda.
Yeah. I mean, with Zelda being on the complete opposite side of the dungeon. Although Ganon trusting some red gorillas to protect him was probably not the best idea.
And here's Ganon, already.
Here is Ganon in the plainest room possible.
Yeah, this is an easy room to fight Ganon. It'll be, I believe, 8 hits?
Yes.
5.
And the stun lock.
Yep, there it is.
Random effect has the bacon.
And the Triforce of Power as well. Now just has to reach the princess. This race is Ari's to lose, really. Checking for magic staircases, just gonna keep opening doors. Really, there's no locked door that can stop him.
The only thing that can really stop him is staircases and
Finding
that's
the bomb
basically
hole.
it. Yeah. But he's got plenty of bombs, and there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we get to in the chat for Random Effect, who is first on the restream and second place overall with an official SRL time of 52 minutes and 28 seconds. The winner of this race overall was Darkwing Duck with a time of 51 minutes and 37 seconds. GG's to them both. What a race.
And we have Fred right behind off stream in third place with an official time of 53:12. What a seed.
A little bit too fast on that one, but no big deal.
That level 9 was just, that was over before it started.
Yeah, that one was very nice based on the fact that how ruthless he was money-wise.
Yeah.
This overworld is really the problematic portion of this seed. And even then, that was a misnomer once we found our way to level 1. Because there was the red ring right there, so we could tank it.
Absolutely. And Random Effect has agreed to pop in for a quick interview.
And we are now joined by Random Effect. GG's to you, sir. Congratulations on finishing first overall.
Thank you.
So,
yeah, GG, my love.
This seed was pretty much a cakewalk, if you want to believe it. With, of course, one major exception.
Yeah, the overall wasn't bad. You know, the biggest downfall for me was running out of bombs in 8, and that made me go back to it. But I was going to go back to it anyway, I guess, so it didn't really matter all that much. I would have gone back regardless because I still needed the bow. I'm just happy that I got to dig through the dungeons quickly and didn't have to do 7 all that much, and 6 was not terrible either. You had to do a bit of clearing.
Yeah, but that too, and especially that 9. What the heck was that?
That was really good. Yeah, I was really happy when I got the compass. I was like, I'm gonna clear out rooms if they're easy to clear out to see if I can get a compass, and bam, like second room has it, and then you hear Ganon right away. I was just checking to see if I could take a staircase that was closer, but then kind of just gave up once I got about, I don't know, 6 rooms away. I was like, I'm pretty sure we can just go there now.
And finding the compass as well in level 9 has helped a lot as well.
Yeah, definitely. Always good to find the compass before actually finding Ganon. So yeah, everything worked out pretty well for me. Like I said, the biggest downfall would have been running out of bombs in 8, and maybe if I had dug 6 for at least one item, I probably would have dug 6 for more items. Maybe, I don't know, because there was a key door to get to that staircase, and so at that point I didn't have the any key. So I don't know if I would have actually dug more of 6. Even if I found the floor item, the heart, that was just south of the bow, I don't know if I would have continued, honestly. So I might have had to come back anyway. But yeah, that was still good.
Now, we were confused by these seeds here. I actually was not too aware of this, so apparently the book was not a required item.
No, book does nothing. It would be great if it gave the maps, but that wasn't turned on.
Yeah. And if 4 items were 9, I wasn't aware of that one either.
The floor, yeah, the heart container shuffle is on, which, you know, is pretty good. It makes more combat needed. It's a little bit more painful in certain dungeons like 8, 7, and 6, where, you know, you could not find the floor item for a long time.
Speaking of combat, Truant has grabbed Mags at 12 hearts.
Yeah,
where's everybody at?
Truant is looking in level 6 for the bow. Leslie is also in level 6, but is 4 Triforces. Is still and Bogey's in level 8, looking for their 6 Triforce.
Okay.
And the third item in level 8 was apparently the blue boomerang.
Yeah, I saw that on the floor. It was on the way to the Triforce. It was in a Stalfos room. The Stalfos hit it in the ribcage. So yeah, this was a full clear except for levels 1 item and 7, and then both items in 9, obviously. But yeah, I had full cleared except for the item in 7, which was the floor item.
It was, yeah, the floor item in 7 was a heart. We were guessing at least, or no, we.
I'm wondering if the rest of mine were hearts, because I don't. I found the red candle and the power bracelet, and the book. I think I didn't find the wooden boomerang. I don't think so. That was one outstanding for me.
We were inclined to believe that was in 9.
Makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna get some dinner in me. Thanks for the restream and the race. You know, it's happy to be back doing some of these races. I've been out for a few weeks, so
Indeed.
always a good time. Thank you.
Yeah, it sounds like you have your hands full, so we're going to go and let you go. Once again, post your GG's in chat for a random effect.
GG and Happy New Year, my love.
Happy New Year.
And Truant is continuing to dig 6.
This is the right play to make.
Yeah. Definitely making the right play, and with that magical sword, digging is quite a bit easier. And I'm not entirely sure what Leslie's doing over here. Just setting everything on fire. Leslie's over here. Where's Coper with the Trogdor sprite? 'Cause Leslie is indeed burninating the countryside. But Truant does find the bow. And at just shy of an hour is headed on into level 9.
Indeed. Meantime, though, we did have a 4th place finisher about a minute ago now. Town coming in 4th with a time of 58 minutes, 52 seconds.
And Chest Jerk with a time of 1 hour and 9 seconds. As Truant goes into 9, will he take the same route that Ari took?
Well, if he goes right, he'll find the compass in this room.
Not clearing it, but might do so on his way back. Oh, missing that compass.
That might cost him a little bit of time.
Absolutely.
And I think I realized what Leslie was doing, and oof, that's not good.
What was he doing?
Leslie was trying to avoid paying the door repair or the mugger. Trying to do everything in his power to avoid it by getting the any key, but we know the any key's an 8. I believe the any key though is available.
It's it didn't seem blocked by too much at least.
Yeah, worst case scenario is I think it was blocked by Dig Dogger, but it's a moot point. Anyway, Druin has already defeated Ganon while we've been talking. Ganon only takes like 5 hits from the magical sword. He does not
4
have
hits. Ganon's got 15 HP. And Mags does 4. Leslie does grab the 1 though. And I'm not sure if this is the same route that Random Effect took, but Truant is headed quite quickly towards our princess up here.
I think Truant is a little too far to the left. And
you might be right.
I think it's 1 screen north and then to the right.
Well, there's the wrong turn in Albuquerque, as Laws would put it.
Finds the map and whoa!
That doesn't even look like Swiss cheese. That looks like the vanilla skull just looking in a different direction.
Kinda, yeah, it does, yeah. It's kind of turned to facing left.
Yeah.
Facing straight at you. And the little blip right there below the dash is the ear hole in the skull. I can completely see that.
Oh, and Truant is headed through a staircase.
Oh, maybe this will put him closer. Kind of?
Well, back to that Dig Dogger room. Finding another staircase just south.
Yeah, unfortunately, Truant went right and didn't clear the enemies. And right there, just to the right of the crossroads after you can take them where you go is the compass, guarded by moblins.
Which would have been a very easy compass to grab.
Indeed. You might clear that hoping it's the compass later. But right now, he's just burning time.
Oh, yeah. And meanwhile, Bogey is up to 7 Triforce pieces.
And Leslie knows where the one here in 7 is. Gonna keep digging it, though.
Which we know is not the great play. Chess has joined Twitch chat. Yeah, the compass was in a very easy spot. Random Effect grabbed that and went directly for Ganon.
Yeah, this level 9 was admittedly the freest level 9 I've seen in a long time.
Truant is getting a little bit lost, though.
Immediate Ganon when you enter. The compass is literally 2 rooms up and 1 room right. From start.
And And see, this exemplifies why we call level 9 the Great Equalizer.
Even in
Because
the
it is very
simplest...
easy to take a direct route like Random did, and it is very easy to get lost like Truant did.
Yeah. This is probably, despite this being one of the easiest level 9s, this still has the example ring true.
I mean, it is a massive map, and if you take that wrong turn, it can take a 2-minute level 9 and turn it into a 20-minute level 9.
Yep. It's earned the moniker the Great Equalizer in our community for a reason.
Absolutely. As Bogey finally grabs those silvers, and interestingly enough, for his route, his last dungeon is... Oh, wait. I stand corrected. Bogey has all 8.
There's the second item on the ground for Leslie. There's the heart container, so we were right on that regard. So this has to be the wooden boomerang here in level 9.
Absolutely.
Just a few screens
And,
northeast.
Bogey is headed back into level 6.
I think just beyond this locked door is actually Zelda, just one room over. Yeah,
Yes.
there it is.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your GG in chat for Truant Gamer, second on the range stream, 8th place overall with an official SRO time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, 42 seconds. Six Crusher in the meanwhile coming in 6th with a 105.49, and Toaster following that with a 106.24. GG's all these runners.
Absolutely. This has been a very, very wonderful seed to close out the year with.
Indeed.
And I hope we can get Truant in here for an interview.
Looks like Truant will be joining us.
Excellent.
And there's the bow for Bogey. Now in go mode.
And Bogey, I know, is making that beeline.
And we are now joined by Truant Gamer. GG's to you, sir. And let me tell you this right now. The compass was literally 2 rooms up and 1 room right of when you enter level 9.
That room with the 3 red gorillas, that was the compass right there.
Seems he's not quite he's not talking here. Hopefully we'll get him to, he'll be able to chat with us soon enough. Probably slipped away. Yes, we can hear you.
You're very quiet, but we can hear you, yes.
So, like I said, I just told you where the compass was if you missed it. What was your thoughts knowing that now? Bogey killing only one of the mammals that guards the compass.
And Bogey also passes the compass right by. It's in a very passable room. I mean, it's completely open. Like, it's very easy to miss. But,
for those just not tuning in, we know where all the items are. The 4 item in level 8 is the magical boomerang, and by process of elimination, wooden boomerang's in level 9. We never found which staircase it was in, but it's somewhere in here.
Bogey's got a lovely pig friend here. As Leslie finds the any key in 8.
Sorry about that.
Oh, we can
hear
hear
you
you
now.
loud and clear now.
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna say, and I wonder if Bogey did the same thing I did, knowing that Ganon was right there near the entrance. I was just booking it to try and find.
Yeah, that's definitely the mindset. Random Effect did end up finding the compass, which his thought process was, well, it's an easy to clear room. Might as well check it for the compass, and sure enough, it was right there.
Yeah,
Bogey,
I didn't think about that until I was halfway through the dungeon, thinking, "Oh, I should kill some mobs and see what I get."
It's a very easy thing to miss.
Bogey now on attempt 2 on Ganon. Fortunately taking a death there.
So,
And,
Truman, I would like to ask, what did you think of that overworld?
I didn't think it was bad.
We were over here talking about how if it's a rich enough seed, everyone should buy the magical shield because of all those Lionels and Wizrobes.
And then it turned out to be a poverty seed anyway.
Yeah, I suppose my routing probably took me away from a lot of that. I know I died going near the West Lake the first time through, and then I went down the lower route just because it was easier from start. But I didn't think too much of anything.
Really, though, this level 2 and the level 9 as well were both really good dungeons for this thing. So really, the
Yeah.
overworld was probably the worst part about this scene, and even then, like you said, it wasn't that bad if you knew how to move around.
Especially if you could scroll. Because it's, unless the blue Wizrobes get over in the edges there, scrolling past most of them isn't too difficult.
I will say them guarding level 4 was quite a surprise when I first entered that screen.
Oh yeah, that was fun, wasn't it?
And then when they were phasing, I couldn't see them, so I was just trying to move around and not get shot while I was doing it.
Well, you did a good job at that for sure.
Indeed. But it'll give a race in 2019 off, wouldn't you say? At least in terms of the weeklies, anyway.
Yeah, I actually thought it was a fun seed. Little bit of pain getting that bow there, but part of Shapes is forgetting which doors you didn't open yet, and is what it is. But I did like the way that the levels were laid out on the map today.
Yeah, would have been nicer if that book was actually useful, but what can you do? But yeah, GGG once again, Truant, putting on an excellent show for us here. I can't think of anything more to ask you. Is any final thoughts before you go enjoy the rest of your hit 2019, I guess?
No, just everyone have a happy and safe New Year.
Same to you, my love. GG.
GG.
We've got Bogey here in 9, again missing the compass and taking the wrong turn.
Does Bogey even have the step ladder? I thought he did.
Yeah. Wait, no. No, Bogey does not have the ladder.
No, he does.
Oh.
We just mismarked. It's fine. One person on tracker, keep track
Yeah.
of 4 feeds. They're bound to miss something. Heck, we miss it all the time, and we have 4 eyes between us.
Bold of you to assume I have eyes. But yes.
I mean, even if you don't have eyes, I have to work corrective vision, so.
But yes, huge thank you to our lovely tracker. Is it I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Is it 3H or 3H? Sure. I hope I'm saying it right. Whatever works. Okay. Well, either way, you have been an absolutely fantastic tracker, and I mean, it would be extremely difficult for us to know where anything was without your help.
And Leslie still doesn't know the bow, but is working through this level 8 here. Bogey is on the path to victory here, rather.
Absolutely, it's... Well,
there's the
another
third mugger. Hey, we found all the muggers in the bait block. I consider the sea complete now.
There you go. Don't take that staircase, Bogey.
Yeah, should be just north and to the left.
The 10th enemy is the bomb. Oh my gosh.
These committee hits have been knocking out of the park. There's
Next
the door.
room and Bogey will have us. There we go.
So get your
One
GGs in
shot,
chat
please.
for
Get those GGs out for Bogey, finishing
14th place with a time of 1:16:02. Tom J in 13 with 1:16 flat, a 2-second snipe.
Woo!
Those who came before, Magic Friends, 9th place, 1 hour, 8 minutes, 35 seconds. Dr. J, PhD, 10th with 1:10:14. Allure, or Ayur? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. 11th with 1:10:34. And J Wade, 1:13:15.
And Ryan7 just walked in with 1:17:12.
Lots of people finishing up here. I think we only have...
Y'all get some GGs and encouragement out here for Les. He is doing awesome over here.
So was apparently 17 racers in this race. I just double checked. And there's the other bomb merchant.
And Bogey will be joining us in the booth shortly for an interview.
Indeed. And this seat has been a roller coaster here. If you know what you were doing, it was pretty good. And if you try to avoid the things you didn't want to do, like bait blocks, kind of kicked you around a bit.
Yeah, and that, I mean, level 9, that compass made the difference in absolutely everything with that early Ganon.
Indeed. And
As Leslie
Triforce.
Triforce and 8.
I believe this is Triforce number 7 for them.
Yes. He is still missing 5.
Unless we missed that. Still needs to go to 6 and pick up his bow.
That is very true. Instead, opting to go back into 8.
Also, I just realized look where they started here in this level 8. That was a very linear path.
Extremely. Almost like vanilla Second Quest 8.
Pretty much.
After getting hit with a jackhammer or something. I don't know.
Well, whatever is chunked out of level 8 is what level 7 was. And
Yeah.
look at that. There was like 3 different spots where it could give us a troll staircase.
And Bogey has joined us in the booth. GG, my love.
Hey, thank you.
So, like True Gamer who came before you, you also missed the compass that was in level 9, and we know exactly where it is.
Oh, where was it?
You remember that one moblin you killed right at the start of the dungeon? But you didn't kill the other 2?
Yeah. Was it in...
It was in that room. It was literally in the first room on the where you can go right in level 9.
Oh, that's a bummer. Would have saved me a couple minutes, but would not have helped me find the ladder any earlier.
Yeah, ladder was kind of in a tricky spot.
Yeah. Very much
Yeah.
so.
I think my whole thought process there was I bailed out of 5 because I don't think I could find the bomb wall, or I was stuck for some reason. And so I went off to Vanilla 1 location, and I got the Triforce relatively early, and I figured, okay, if I need to return, I'll come back. And obviously that's where the ladder was, and that just impacted the rest of the run because I got blocked in 3 and 8. 7 was a little bit tricky with some of the blue dark nuts to progress there, so I bailed out of that a little bit early. But that ladder kind of tripped me up for the rest of the run. But you know what? That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you played absolutely fantastically.
Thank you. I felt like combat-wise, I was okay. It's just, had I found that ladder early, I mean, I looked down, I saw Darkwing Duck finished in like, I don't know, 50 minutes. And then I just felt the pressure.
That's also Darkwing Duck that we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I know. And Random Effect was just a minute behind him. And so I'm like, something, I missed something. Or I think when I started to see those .duns, that's when I realized that I think, the ladder probably was somewhere easy, and I made my way back to level 4 and grabbed it, and then blazed through the rest of it. But and I knew Ganon was right near start because when I poked my head into level 9, I could hear the roar, and I left early, and I kept on hearing the roar, so I knew he was near start. And yeah, I skipped out on the compass because I was going right to go down, and ended up not killing those moblins.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing about randomizers, is that one small divergence in routes can make all of the difference.
Yeah.
A lot of people in chat who did the race tonight, we did see Random Effect pick up the compass in that room, in the Moblin room there, and so many people in chat during the interview were like, "Oh, that's where it was."
Yeah, that probably would have saved me a few minutes because I'm just looking at my map for level 9 now. Obviously, Ganon was really easy to find, but then, I mean, I must have gone through 30 to 40 rooms after that. So,
yeah,
I spent 22 minutes fighting Ganon and searching for Zelda. So, I'd say I probably would have been closer to an hour 5 maybe had I picked up that compass.
Yeah, and really, level 9 was fairly tame, as was level 2 in this seed. And as I've said previously, really, the hardest thing was the overworld.
Yeah, those whiz robes kept on popping up everywhere. I know when I was trying to leave level 3 a few times, I kept on getting bopped back into it.
Oh man, and 4 being guarded by all of those blues.
Yep. Yeah, and that too. And anytime I whistled into 4, I'm like, oh crap, here we go.
It doesn't help that it was also a poverty seed, and on top of that, our large was only 60. Not sure if you found one of those.
I did not. I didn't venture up into Northeast Territory, and I didn't pick up the Lost Woods large secret. So, but I seemed okay. I kept on picking up a lot of rupees, getting 10 counts in combat. So I never felt rupee starved, and I didn't find my bow until the very end. So I never really spent rupees on arrows until I got to level 9.
You weren't alone in that either. 6 seemed to be the last dungeon that everybody dug out for the bow.
Yeah, I had 6's staircase item and 7's floor item left to search for, and I figured 6's staircase item would probably be easier to find, so that's why I bailed out of 7 after getting the Triforce, and luckily I was able to find the staircase item in level 6 in the northeast part of the map.
If you had 6 with level 7, you would have found the heart container, which I believe would have given you 14 hearts. Or not 14, 12, sorry.
Yeah, what was Mags? I know I checked at 11.
Vanilla.
And
Vanilla.
Mags was
Vanilla.
12.
okay. Not that I really needed it once I got the red ring, but I figured when I was venturing back up to level 8, I would just give it a check.
Actually, yeah, can we talk about that at level 1 real quick? And how many red items were in there? Red candle, red ring, red heart container?
Yeah, I don't know why I picked up the red candle. I had bought the blue candle, but I figured, I'm here. It was nice to get the red ring. We'll never say no to that. And I think once I got that, then I made my way back to level 7 so that I could get through some of those blue dark nuts. So it's always nice to find that.
Yeah, the recorder was in level 2 to get you to level 1, which was locked behind a vanilla raft.
Yep. Yeah. I think if I had to do it again, I think I would have gone to vanilla 4 earlier, at the very least, because I picked up I'm trying to think where was level 3.
3
Okay.
was 5.
3 was and 5.
and
Okay.
5
So,
was 3, yeah.
yep. So, I got stuck in 5. 4, yeah, 4. I guess I bailed too early. I found all the levels I didn't want to find. I found 5. I went to 4. I found 8, and then I went over to 9, 7, 3, and 6. I'm like, where's levels 1 and 2? I just want to find those guys. And yeah, once I was able to get the raft out of 3, then I was able to go to level 2 and level 1 then. But I was bummed not to find. I was hoping that the ladder would be in level 1 at the very least. I felt like, okay, everyone would have had to have gone through this route. But once I've realized the ladder wasn't in 2 or 1, I figured, okay, I missed something, and I'm definitely behind.
It turns out the ladder wasn't needed explicitly for anything in particular, as Leslie finally gets the bow and is in go mode.
And it is burning the bow. Absolutely lighting it on fire.
Well, GGG once again, Bogey. I
Thank
can't
you.
think of anything more to ask you. So, as for the final weekly here, any final thoughts on the seed?
Seed was a little trolly, but I do like these flags. I never played Rando before this summer, and so it was nice to revisit these flags on our way out of 2019, and I look forward to seeing what the crew puts together for 2020. And thanks for doing the commentary, guys.
Indeed.
Thank you. Have a wonderful new year.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Leslie on his way to level. Where is Leslie going?
That's a very good question.
Did we miss Leslie picking up the Triforce in level 5?
That is possible. I guess so. And Leslie is in level 9.
We'll see right here. Gatekeeper's gone. Has the Triforce.
Alright, let's all cheer him on.
Indeed.
Now the real
Ignoring those
question here is he going to get the compass? That's not really that much of a question, but you know.
Let's see. Clearing the room.
He's going for it.
Hey, there we
Oh,
go.
he's gonna be so happy. And down he goes to Ganon. Fully prepared with full health and a Coca-Cola to boot.
Doesn't have the magical sword, but that's fine. And for the last time, folks, of 2019, here's Ganon. Eight hits is all we need.
There's 1,
Two,
2, 3.
three,
Just missing the stun lock. 4,
This is stun lock again.
5.
A little late.
6.
Right on top of him.
7,
7, 8. There it
and
is.
Here we go. The last
Last.
time of the year, we have bacon.
Hopefully there'll be more bacon in 2020. I mean, let's be real. There's going to be.
Oh, absolutely.
So while we're waiting for Leslie Pro to finish up, I do want to make a note here for those who might be interested in watching the next daily race. Well, that's going to be in 2 weeks' time, because next week is, of course, GDQ week.
That's it's gonna be a week full of all-nighters and energy drinks.
Yep, and a whole bunch of people gathering to speedrun games for charity. I can't wait to see it, honestly. I actually look forward to the GDQs every year.
Oh, absolutely. That's highlight of the year, really.
And get your GZ in chat for Leslie Pro 04, who has finished in 4th on the restream and 17th overall with a time of 1:31.25. John Tavin came in 16th with 1:28.31, and that completely finishes up the race. Leslie was the last to finish. But
And Leslie is going to join us for... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say this as well. I will give mad props to Leslie, even though I messed up the gender, for finishing this seed and not giving up. That is a way to play Randomizer.
Absolutely. That is, don't ever give up. Just keep on pushing through.
Yeah, you'll never get better
I
if
mean-
you keep giving up and throwing away your seeds. Really.
Exactly. Hell, sometimes a seed takes 4 hours. And then you
Oh,
get
I've
2
been
hours,
there.
and
I've
then
been
you
there.
get- Oh, God, yeah.
Zelda 1 isn't the only thing I play, after all.
Wait, it's
I
not?
dabble in like 7 other randomizers.
I mean, I dabble in Zelda 1 and Pokemon, and that's pretty much it. And Leslie has joined us. GG, my love. And apologies for getting the gender wrong.
Yeah, that was on my. That was 100% on me. I had to double check.
Don't worry about it. That would not be the first time that that's happened because of my username, and I seriously doubt it'll be the last. It's all good, though.
And it was because of the username.
Yeah?
But I will say this much. You pulled through, you didn't give up, and finished. You may have finished last in the race, but definitely did really well. Could have gotten max as well, just as a note. It was 12 hearts.
I didn't feel like going back at that point, because at that point I basically did the thing that hurts rando players the most, and that's last location of the go mode item. So yeah, that was pretty much my undoing. But what got me even worse than that was that start. It seemed like I was dying all over the overworld because there were some mean and nasty spots that got me a number of times.
That is an overworld to die all over.
Indeed.
Lionel's Wizrobes. Only thing you didn't really get out there were Dark Nuts. And
Thankfully.
yeah.
So I will say this much. You did find the compass at level 9, which actually helped you significantly. You were also, of the runners that we saw on stream, the only other person to do it was Random Effect. The other two did not find their compass.
And that
When I found 9 early, I made a note that I made an arrow pointing left, right at entrance to just remind myself that Ganon's right by the start, meaning I find an opportunity to check those areas out, I do that immediately. Thankfully, that paid off, and I got the compass, too, which was a nice little consolation for turning right first and not getting the pig, but getting the other piece of the puzzle.
Indeed, and it was a straight shot to Zelda afterwards. afterwards.
Absolutely. That level 9 could be either extremely quick or extremely long, and it mostly depended on whether or not you got the compass. Because you didn't have to dig if you got the compass.
Mm,
And those
Yeah,
we saw that did miss it
Mm.
did a whole lot of digging.
yeah, I figured. Well, this was a fun change up of pace for me, at least, because I've been do it because lately I've been on a tournament grind of another variety. So it's always fun to mix it up every now and again.
Well, it was great to have you, and you played absolutely wonderfully. And again, super, super happy for you and proud of you for sticking it out through the whole thing.
Thanks. That could have been my undoing. Well, what happened with 6 and the reason I last location the bow is at that point in time, I didn't have the any keys, so I absolutely did not want to spend keys because this seed was key starved to heck. I wound up buying 3 myself.
Yeah, that was a lock heavy and key starved seed, for sure.
Indeed.
Made even worse by the mother rooms calling for keys or max bombs, so in 7, didn't want to go to 0 keys, so that's why I set myself up minus a bomb.
Well, the bomb shops in return, despite it being a poverty seed, those were +6, so we're purchasing. And the any key you did end up finding at level 8. I forget if that was locked by anything.
I think it might have been like behind a key, one of those like spend a key to get a key things.
Yeah.
Yeah, spend a key to get a master key, basically.
That bow being Patra guarded as well
Yeah.
was just
I
the,
mean,
the icing on that
everybody
cake.
knows. Yeah, everybody knows how rude Patra Wayne is, but I didn't feel like giving him the time of day, which is why I was adamant about trying the block clip there. Plus, I feel I do better with ring than without.
Yeah, for sure. Especially up against the Patra.
Well, GG's to you, Leslie, for wrapping up this seed here. Any final thoughts regarding the Zelda 1 randomizer, at least in terms of this decade?
It's been a heck of an experience for me, and part of Zelda randomizers in general, part of the reason why I stream on Twitch, so it's what brought me to the dance, and honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing where things go with randomizers in the new, not just the new year, but the new decade. 'Cause I have a feeling we ain't seen nothing yet. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm going to let the imagination of those creating the randos and dropping the suggestions in, I'll let them figure it out.
Well, thank you for raising for us, Leslie. Make sure to follow Leslie Pro as well as Bogey, True Gamer, and our winner, or at least on the restream side, Random Effect. They all put on an excellent race for us. This giving us a good showing here to round out 2019. Make sure to also follow Dressia in my co-commentator, and of course our tracker 3 each as well. And with that being all said and done, folks, that's gonna do it for us here at the weekly race. And this is the last weekly race 2019. So, from all of us here at the Zelda 1 Randomizer community, I have been Wolfling0370, and we will see you all next year. And thank you for watching. Have a good year, everyone.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Good night, guys. Happy New Year, and also Happy New Decade.
Absolutely. Thank you, Leslie.